Well, hey, friends, good day to each of you. How are you doing? Hey, I don't know if you know what these are or not. Can you see them? They look like really big scissors, but they're not really big scissors. What do you think they're for? To trim my beard? No, I'm not going to use them to cut my hair or trim your beard, nor would I use them on anybody else's beard or hair either. You know what these are? These are actually grass clippers. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people use these anymore because they have weed eaters and all those things, but I have several of these at my home that were my parents. My mom actually used to spend a lot of time outside just trimming grass around her bushes and around the edge of the yard and things like that. So these are grass clippers. And I was thinking about these last night because I was mowing my grass and it was really tall and really thick. These days of lots of water and warm sunshine really makes the grass grow. And it almost seems that mowing grass is never ending. For those of you who mow grass or have a large lawn, you might understand that. Sometimes, as soon as you're finished mowing the grass, it looks like it's almost growing again, and it doesn't take long, especially on wet summer days or good growing seasons, before we have to mow it again. And so it's sort of like as soon as you walk over it and mow it, it's growing underneath your feet. Did you ever hear the phrase, don't let the grass grow under your feet? Now that would be sort of fun, huh? To stand somewhere and watch the grass grow underneath your feet. Probably wouldn't happen because the grass you're standing on wouldn't be able to grow too much because of the weight that you're putting on it. But what does this phrase, don't let the grass grow under your feet, mean? Well, it's a phrase that people use when they are talking about being active. Actually, being active all the time, not standing still, not being idle. Therefore, you're not giving the grass a chance to grow where you are standing. See? Always moving. Hey, don't let the grass grow under your feet there, man. Get to work. That's right. You might have heard some people tell you to get to work, and maybe they've said, hey, don't let the grass grow under your feet. Get to it. Act now. Don't delay. If you wait a while, the grass is going to grow. So don't let it grow under your feet. Well, I guess that makes sense. Do you know that the Bible talks about work in a number of different verses, and work is valued? It is important to be busy, to be active, to be productive. Those are things that are valuable and positive things in life. And we all know that. We know that we have to work in order to have money, to eat and things like that. In fact, there's a scripture that says about people who are lazy, he who does not work should not eat. And there are a number of other proverbs and passages in the Bible of people who are idle, people who are lazy, people who don't want to work. And so there's this encouragement to work. The Bible doesn't say don't let the grass grow under your feet, but it sort of applauds the idea of being a worker. However, it is important to know what we work for and to make sure we're getting the priorities straight. Proverbs 23:4 says, do not wear yourself out to get rich. Do not trust your own cleverness. In other words, don't work just to get rich, but work actually to benefit others, not just for yourself, but others. Jesus talked about work. He said that, you will work, you will get tired, but come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. And do you remember the story about Mary and Martha, friends of Jesus? Well, one of them chose to work in the kitchen, the other chose to listen to Jesus and sit at his feet. And Jesus challenged these two sisters to get their priorities straight. It's good to work, but it's also good to take time to listen to what God has to say, to learn about Jesus, to read the Bible, to pray for others, and to serve others. Yeah, so we don't want to let the grass grow under our feet. We want to be busy, we want to be active, we want to be productive in helping others as well as ourselves, and we never, though, want to miss the opportunity to say yes to God, to hear from God. So balance your days. Balance your days with work, and balance your days with caring for others and serving God and listening for Him to share the ways of life that He wants us to live. Don't let the grass grow under your feet. Yeah, I can live with that. I'm going to stay busy, but I'm also going to live for God. I hope you do too. Have a day filled with joy and a day filled with peace.